All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is set operations. Okay, and we really touched on this in the last lecture as well. We talked about the union and the intersection of sets. So the union of two sets, which is written, A union B, we're using this symbol U. It looks like a U, but it's not really U. It's just kind of it's a kind of a cup without a tail. Is a set of all elements that belong to either A or B or both. Okay, so in order to be part of the union, you only have to be part of one of the two sets or both, right? You only have to, if you happen to be a member of both, hey, that's great, but you only really need to be part of one of the sets. Okay, and this word or, I feel, is the probably the most important thing to recognize, that if we read this as or, then it makes sense, right? So this is saying A or B. Okay, in order to be part of this new set that we're creating, which is a union of two sets, you either have to be part of A or part of B. Okay, so if you're part of A but not part of B, fine. That's great. You can be part of the union. If you're part of B but not part of A, hey, that's great too. You can be part of the union. And you can also be part of A and B and still be in the union. So unions are very inclusive. So or is the word you want to remember with a union. Now the intersection is a little more exclusive, all right? To be part of the intersection, which we use the symbol, it's kind of like an upside down U. In order to be part of the intersection, you have to be a member of A and a member of B. Okay? So if you're just part of A, nope, sorry, you're not part of the intersection. If you're just part of B, nope, you're not part of the intersection. Only if you're part of both sets do you get to be part of the intersection. Okay? So the key word here is and, all right? You have to be both in A and in B. Okay, so you have to qualify for both sets in order to be part of the intersection. All right, so let's take a look at an example. Now we did some of this in the last lecture too. So, but this is just pretty straightforward. Here we have two sets, A and B. So A is a set. It's a set of these names: Vanessa, Adi, Leslie, Kate, Cecily, and Sashir. Okay, and then we have a set B, which is Adi, Heidi, Leslie, Kate, Cecily, and Melissa. Now these happen to be, I don't know if you ever watch Saturday Night Live, but these are some of the female cast members that were on a couple of different seasons. And some of them stayed on, some of them left. And so there's an overlap, okay? So if we want to find the intersection of A and B. So remember, intersection, to be part of the intersection, you have to be part of both A and B. So A and B. Okay, you can always kind of read intersection as being and. Okay, so we can go through the list and just see which elements are part of both sets. So Vanessa, okay, she's part of A. No, she's not part of B. So she's not part of our set. So I'm just going to write A intersection B equals, and I'm just going to write it in roster notation. Okay, so Vanessa, okay, nope, she's not. Adi, okay, Adi looks like she's part of A, she's part of B, so we'll put A in the intersection, Adi. Leslie, okay, Leslie's in both, that's great. So Leslie gets to be part of our intersection. Kate, yep, Kate's there, she's in both. How about Cecily? Yep, Cecily's there. Cecily. Sashir. Nope. Yeah, she's only in set A. And so really we're done. I mean, there's other people that are in B, like Melissa. She's in B, but she's not in A. But she has you have to be part of both. So we're done. That's it. That's the intersection. Adi, Leslie, Kate, and Cecily. So those are the cast members that were in both seasons. All right, so let's take a look at the union. Now, the union is very inclusive. You only have to be part of one of the sets. You can be part of both if you want to, but you only really have to be part of one of the sets, and you get to be in the union. Okay, so this is or, right? because you only have to be part of A or B to be part of the union. So we can just basically list all of these. So we have Vanessa. I'm just going to list out everything that's in A because I know it's got to be, anything in A is going to be part of the union. So Vanessa, 80, Leslie, Kate McKinnon, Cecily Strong, Sashir Zameda, she's part of the union. Oops, Sashir. Okay, so we already listed 80. We don't have to list her again. Heidi's new. Let's put Heidi in there. Heidi. Leslie's already there. Kate's already there. Cecily's already there. And then Melissa. So we'll put Melissa in there. Melissa Villaseñor. All right. So there you go. There's our union. If you are in either A or B, you get to be part of the union. So, all right. I'll meet you in the next video. We'll talk about disjoint sets and other things. All right. See you later.